Hey everybody, Mr.Catface here.
I'm here too.
Might.
Russell, you're too loud.
No, I wasn't even being that loud. I was speaking normally and it wasn't even picking me up.
Little this
What
guy.
the heck?
Little this guy.
Anyways, yeah, I'm here.
And welcome to another Death Battle reaction. This time we got Hulk versus Godzilla. I almost said Broly.
Well, that's a couple seasons behind.
Yeah, it's 4 seasons ago, something like
Four
that.
seasons ago, something.
It's 4 seasons ago. That's season 7. Well, 0-3. Come on, get this guy out of here.
I need Hulk to get like one win.
Nah, Hulk doesn't need any wins.
I want him to win once.
But it would be so funny.
It would be
if he
funny.
didn't. Because technically the Godzilla franchise has 2 wins already, so it'd be Godzilla going 3 now and Hulk going 0-3, which would be incredibly funny. But I actually don't know who wins. I honestly, based on the previews, I think Hulk's gonna win, but I don't have a solid guess. I guess we'll have to see. And while I'm thinking about it, next time predictions for us, because we'll probably be talking before the next time pops up. So I'm thinking it's Ruby versus Maka. I'm pretty confident.
I'm hoping. I'm still holding out hope for Ichigo.
Ichigo versus Cap.
Cap.
Yeah, that would be really nice. What do you anything?
Probably Groove vs. Megamind.
Groove versus Megamind? I would be fine with any of those being next time.
All three of those are pretty solid choices.
So we're going to start the episode. 25 minutes. That's a little bit of a longer one.
A little longer, yeah.
So let's see. 3. Okay. That's this preview. So 3, 2, 1, and now it's now.
Dead.
Hulk just dies instantly.
It's a 25-minute video with nothing but that.
Marvel's Green Goliath against the king of the monsters.
I'll waste the volume a little bit.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I'm very excited to see how they handle the size difference between them. And I watched the previews already, so I'm pretty excited. The editing so far is pretty cool.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green
Robert Downey
smashing
Jr.?
machine, the angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma
I love how
scientist
old
of all,
cartoons look.
Dr.
All the
Bruce
Chad
Banner.
characters.
Just before it went
Yeah,
up,
sure.
Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
Thumbnail we
And
have Elmo
became
in, right?
the Incredible Hulk, a pissed
That
off
was cheering
giant who must be
Elmo
really
going.
glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing 8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's
That's
abuse.
a surprise right there.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality. Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The angrier he is, the stronger he gets, with no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner. See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Like, so already makes
Occasionally they
the
can
time
come to an
change up a little
understanding.
bit.
The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But
So I
what about
recommend
when
anyone says
Bruce
he's
takes a
hilarious.
step back? If he
Absolute
isn't trying to
Chad.
restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker!
Without Bruce's
Why
temperament,
did
the
we
Hulk's power and
die?
fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound, and shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. he was pinned down by the spear
So
of
why is our
my
mic
dimensions on the
which
screen?
holds the weight of a star and was fine. And when
I
we
saw a
say
text saying
world
infinite
breaker,
dimensions.
we mean
Oh.
it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe, which could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it. By himself.
Maybe Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the
not
Avengers
sure
first
about anymore.
assembled, because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer
Well, am
through
I happy
infinite
that
distances
Rowan
and match the power of
It's
Mjolnir,
very
who
funny that
killed
he did.
countless Celestials.
Yeah.
Even
I still
without
think
it,
Doomsday
Mjolnir
wins,
can
though,
cross
so
the
that doesn't
universe
count.
in
Yeah,
seconds.
Doomsday.
Hulk tore
I
his
still think
opponents
Doomsday-
apart with just a clap.
Good
Good
luck
luck with
with
that,
Doomsday.
Hammerman.
Doomsday
But
has
the green
a
guy's
lot
got
of
way
crazy
more
stuff,
going
so-
on than
Yeah.
just brute strength.
As the Hulk's power stems
Holy
from
crap.
he
I
can
played
utilize
that
and
game.
absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah,
I
like
played these
regenerating
games.
from fatal wounds. Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and read people's minds? Oh,
What's going on
also,
with the mic?
he can see ghosts!
It's like occasionally not
Give him a
catching
good
when we're talking
old-fashioned
normally.
Hulk smash!
Hulk can break through the
I'll bring it a little
boundaries
closer
of
if you want.
comic book borders
That
themselves
might help.
into the
don't
empty
know.
white between panels.
So weird.
A gutter space beyond time and
Did he just say-
concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh,
What the
wait,
heck
that
am I
makes sense
watching?
Now.
I
It's all
don't
gamma.
know.
Exactly. In real
Still
life,
think Godzilla's
gamma
gonna
rays
win?
are electromagnetic
I didn't say I think
radiation similar
Godzilla's
to
gonna win.
X-rays.
I said I want him to
Marvel
win.
Comics, gamma
I very
from
consistently said I think Hulk's gonna win.
Earth 616,
I think you
gamma
did say
radiation
that.
is
Yeah,
an
I think Hulk's gonna
electromagnetic
win, but I
frequency
really
that
want
can manifest
Godzilla to
as
win.
either
It would
a
be very
wave,
funny,
a
but
particle,
I will
or
root for the
something
big
else. Something that nobody really understands.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norm
That's it.
Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparing him to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Banner
Yeah, I was
built
gonna
the
say, I mean, I
Hercules
must say, I guess
synchrotron,
we all
a
three are.
machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture
No, I would
space-time
say
between
Hank
universes. He
might
built an
surpass
interstellar radio on a deserted
Bruce.
planet without any
Oh, yeah.
pre-established
I
technology.
would probably-
He wired up Hulk
but
like a
that's-
starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his gamma bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the gamma bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality. On that fateful day, he opened the Green Door.
You know how we said the bomb killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place, the hell beneath hell, the lowest possible dimension of reality.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there. Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If
'Cause
he
we were
goes
messing
through
with
the
it.
door, he's back,
Remember we did it?
ready to rumble. The green door
Here,
did get
do you
locked
want-
into a red
can we do it
door, but
mid-recording
he's easily
to
broken
fix
through it multiple times.
this right here?
Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock
I hate
of
that picture of Hulk.
hell,
That picture
spawns
sucks.
from none other than the one below.
Eight's way too high.
Dark side
Yeah, we'll
of
do
the
4
one
then.
above.
Do try
all.
3.
That's right. God has a Hulk, and it wants Bruce to bring about the end of all things. But Hulk just said,
That should be
"Nah."
good.
So,
I think so.
What
It should be.
is the
Okay,
Hulk?
let's see.
Make
An
the screaming worse,
uncontrollable
but
monster,
talking,
a
which is
prison
probably
for
more
a
important.
tortured soul,
Yeah, talking
a
is way more
super weapon
important.
for Armageddon.
That's right,
Don't
folks.
overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk. And Hulk's the
Wait, he caught that.
biggest
He
one
just
there
starts screaming.
is.
I caught it too.
Matt
I'm glad.
thinks he's Jeff the Shark in any physical pain.
Ah, hurry, screw that thing. You see the new Jeff the Shark team emote? There's not to make team emotes
The
now.
year
Two people
was
get together and emote together.
1946.
Oh, wow.
The
That's cool.
press gathered at
Yeah,
Bikini Atoll to
Yeah, it's
witness
neat.
the power
Love that.
of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient.
I created them for the Godzilla can destroy
King of
a
the
city.
monsters. He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated
I love
radioactive
that. I love
monster
classic
towering high
Godzilla. He
like a
looks
mushroom
so
cloud
great.
wasn't just frightening,
Yeah.
it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes. And the most epic
Yeah.
roar ever.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and
Ultraman.
cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around. Not including Manila, the Scrappy Doo of kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing
Hey.
165
He's a Japanese
feet
Japanese
tall and
monster.
minimum, Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease.
Why?
So
I mean,
casual
Americans
about
do
bullets and
love
rockets,
their
they might as
Godzilla.
well be
Yeah.
ants.
Yeah.
And the bombs did
As a
so
fellow
much
American,
more
I
than
can
just
do that.
blow
But I
up
don't
a
think
city.
he's gonna make it
He's got
president.
atomic breath.
We just voted for Godzilla. He's cool.
Spray of
Go very
radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100
this is the most
miles,
comfortable
it
way
can
I
exceed
can put it.
500,000
That's all right.
degrees Celsius.
The camera's behind my face. I don't like that.
But depending on how much radiation he's absorbed,
Go!
or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
His breathing laser can even break through dimensions, like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku.
There's also a number of era-exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his
I'll try to
eyes.
hold it like down
Pew, pew.
here, maybe,
Effectively
and maybe I'll pick up a little
living
more.
nuclear
Maybe.
reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can
seems to be
detect
fine right
and
now,
attack
but if
threats
they're gonna put it back here, it's still
automatically.
fine. I don't know what's going on.
Who grew over
It just
1,000
occasionally
feet tall across
stops,
2,000
and I don't know
years,
why.
can make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best
Hulk
of
can
them.
do that 'cause he
After
knows
Charles
the
Barkley
comic
got
page
him
or
his own
whatever.
pair of Nikes,
Yeah.
Godzilla got
He got balling!
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how
Fucking
impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better spokesperson for Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about
This guy's
how
gotta
his
win,
presence
okay?
spoiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath at Space Godzilla so hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
Video on
The
Matthew's channel right
Oxygen
here.
Destroyer.
It's the, I
Developed
don't know
in
what's going on
secret
with the
by
mic.
Dr. Serizawa,
I'm gonna get
this
so
weapon
mad,
could
I'm gonna turn to the
suffocate
Incredible
and
Hulk.
liquefy
I don't know what's going on with the
molecules.
mic. I'm
The
sorry.
ramifications of
It's
such
fine,
weapons
it's
so
fine.
detrimental.
It might just be the fact that
Serizawa
it's an older
took
mic.
secrets of its
I
design
mean,
to his early
this didn't
grave.
happen before, so it's probably just an older mic. It's not a big deal.
It doesn't matter
We're just
what
gonna
you
have,
throw at
like, every
Godzilla.
5 minutes
He
video.
never
He puts
breaks
you
his
out of the
neck.
deal.
Audio's not
You can
working.
blow off his head,
Let's be honest.
explode him from
Who
the
watching
inside,
this video
or
is not
crush him
skipping
in a
to
black
our reaction
hole,
of the flame.
then
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
back.
Or
The
evolve into
reason
an
they're
even
here.
more
Yeah.
powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
And super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. a reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's two types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On two legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics? This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the
Teasing
place.
us now.
This
Teaching us.
Dude, that's what it is. It's a sign.
all of reality,
Sign, guys.
so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni, Ultima is vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over 300 feet tall and growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about. Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Think of it this way. If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say,
Why?
"This thing didn't actually happen."
Why does that happen?
It
I
no
think it's just because of the
longer
old mic,
happens.
man.
That's
It's
not
not
to
a
say
big
such
deal.
an event can't happen in the moment
annoying.
of occurrence,
It's
but
very
the
annoying, but what
entity
can you do?
disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now
Yeah,
my head
that's why I
hurts.
don't even know what that
TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa
of the
used a
fight-
supercomputer and this
workout guys
familiar-looking doohickey
fight-
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not
Did I miss
killing
something?
it.
We
Because
missed
while
it. That's what I missed
Godzilla
it coming,
has
yeah.
its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the king.
Yeah, well, they didn't really mention that you can destroy entire universal cosmology, so I'm pretty sure Hulk wins.
Gaze into their
Wait, hold on, let him
eyes.
cook.
Now you are completely hypnotized. You've fallen into my evil trap. I order you right now. Go to deathbattle.gg.
Deathbattle.gg.
Wiz, it didn't work. They're still here.
Deathbattle.gg.
What? No, Boomstick, this is terrible. How can I get them to go to the Death Battle website?
Just tell them about all the cool Death Battle stuff they find, like a bunch of exclusive
You-
merch, every episode ever, even ones not on YouTube, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes goodies. So how about it, guys? Go to www.deathbattle.gg.
All right, you heard him. Don't make a liar out of Boomstick. Go to deathbattle.gg. All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
I get
for
the green guy.
Death Battle!
Hulk's gonna win.
Look, Godzilla, good.
Godzilla has reached the city.
Oh.
So far, the evacuation is. Wait, look!
Ranger?
Holy crap, it's home. It's Marvel Rivals!
Oh yeah.
Godzilla likes Overwatch too. It's a very realistic Godzilla, a very cartoony Hulk.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay.
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble. No! Hulk stays! You think you're strong? I scan the world! Stay down!
Hello.
Tell someone's house to Miku, then Hulk's cooked. What's gonna do to Miku, man? You can't. Miku's got that Fortnite scaling.
Oh, are you gonna heal from that, or?
I would think so.
Stupid lizard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I feel like the animation hasn't been that long so far. It's been
Yeah, I was gonna say, they wouldn't make it that short. Oh, okay.
Okay, so well, the green door is gonna come up next, so it's,
Yeah.
I'll get some. Yeah.
I think I understand.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
You don't understand nothing.
That model. I'm stoned with that model. Why are you still covering
Battle
Lee?
began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are.
Oh, there we go. Is that?
He got it.
What?
Smash.
What?
That running animation.
Trillion to 1 and rising. That's the odds.
Godzilla. What do you mean?
It's to nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma. 1,000 times. 1,000,000. 1,000,000,000,000. I just need 1.
Breakthrough.
Hey, I don't know if it was like simulations or what that was.
Now we're with Guy, I guess.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Oh.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
Yay!
Okay, run this
That was
back.
very.
What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories. First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction-level events, tag beyond light-speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However, the Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped the universe to bits and shook the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk
Got a lot of peek after
smashes
this,
the
I don't know,
power
that's-
advantage.
But
That
Factory and
was
Ultima changes things.
lackluster.
The entity sees all of space-time and
disappointed.
can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the
Happy
Hulk
Hulk fun, but
Ultima could potentially negate it.
But
still love
Hulk
that.
broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An
me
abstract
and
concept of a
me and Max
being
is
not
dead.
entirely
Like-
unlike Ultima's.
that's why
A
that's why I
small
went
piece of the
yay.
first
Break the
firmament could break the
silence.
multiverse.
We're just
Plus,
sitting
Hulk kept
here.
up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when you look at their immortality.
This was practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses. Marvel's cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real
Breathing
question is, if
Godzilla.
they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
It all comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal super-dimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer,
That's a video
turning
game
Archetype
problem.
against us.
Yeah.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past,
Bane.
is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made a device with those particles that breaks space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had all the time in the
I agree.
infinite multiverse.
That's
There
actually a
was
really
only
fun
one
conclusion.
way
I
this
actually
could end.
did a
and
lot of
only
neat
one
stuff.
person
Yeah,
who
it's
could
all
And it was
good.
neat how Banner was a
Even
part of
among
it.
gods
The
and
fight was
monsters,
kind of, I don't know, I have to
man
watch it again. It was
the
just kind of like
ultimate
a...
weapon.
The winner
know.
is
And
Bruce
the way it
Banner.
ended was kind of.
Next time
Bruce
on
fucking
Death Battle.
Too hard. Ah, remember the fuck, I was... That's right, look at me. I'm so incredibly smart and talented.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I was right.
Now we've gotten all the Ruby characters in Death
Yep,
Battle.
we had all 4 main Ruby characters.
When is that horse anime gonna join this death battle? That's what I'm really looking.
Uma Musume Death Battle when?
What's her freaking name?
Cinderella.
Cap.
She just running away Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
Ka-chow!
Ka-chow.
Finally, absolute
Cinema. So Jansen was one now?
Yeah, I don't really got much to say about that.
Yeah,
guys.
there's not really a whole lot to say. There's even less to say.
Get out of here.
His eyes hit the.
Why would you do that? You love puppets, though.
Shut the heck up! Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the analysis was okay. The pacing was a little weird in them. Okay, why do you hit your laptop with it? Anyway, the fight, I had to rewatch it, and I was just kind of like,
It felt lackluster compared to some other
see,
battles.
a lot of, like, it has...
It has its
Kratos versus
moment.
Ashura and Doomsday versus Gash seem to have similar issues. Like, a lot of the shading was weird in it. The choreography was weird. I don't know. I'd have to rewatch it again, and then I'd have to really think about it. But it might not be. I might like it more in a second viewing, but I don't know. The conclusion was the best part to me. I actually think they really did a good job.
The conclusion was amazing.
I know we talked about it during the analysis segments, but like we usually do.
The conclusion.
Sorry, why Iron Giant solos Earth? Okay, yes.
62 seconds. It's 62 views.
Yeah. The original Iron Giant actually had him blowing up planets. That was in the original script. It was actually a planet conqueror, but they changed that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rubius Marcus, I was absolutely correct. I was almost certain that was what we were getting next, but I actually would have rather we got any of the other two. Actually,
Yeah.
I would have rather us get confirmation of Cap versus Ichigo, and I'm much more excited for Gru's Megamind. So I mean, I'm sure I'll like it. Yeah. Maybe I'll have to binge watch all of Ruby the next 4 weeks.
No, we're not doing that. I think there's like
6 volumes,
six, 7 season volumes, whatever they call it.
Yeah, not doing that.
I would be too busy watching the Horse Girl anime.
Honestly, same. I'd rather watch that.
Gosh, these two guys, man.
Look,
Usa Musume.
Uma Musume.
Cinderella Grey.
Pretty derby.
And that's how we're ending it.
That's not your video.
I know, I'm kidding.
That's really.
I'm kidding.
Get the heck out of here.
Okay. Don't do it. Thought you were gonna smack me.
No, I wasn't gonna do that.
I would have been just off carry soup.
Yeah, well, whatever. What was it? And this initial reaction a little disappointed. I'm sure I'll warm up for it overall. These types of episodes, I mean, I either like them more in a rewatch, or I start disliking them more in a rewatch.
Yeah.
It was the case with Kratos vs. Ashura and Masters vs. Doom Guy. I actually dislike them more every time I rewatch them. So,
Okay.
Yeah. We waited 5 weeks for that one.
Yeah. 5 weeks for that.
Yeah, it was alright.
Was it worth it?
No.
Well, this video is going to be so peak with the audio issues.
Oh, yeah, the audio issues are great. And would you look at that? We haven't had any since we've done the end segment.
Maybe something had to do with like how maybe the death battle audio from the TV was messing with how the levels. I don't know.
Oh.
It doesn't seem like that would really affect it at all. But I'm just spinning stuff here.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Maybe they saw our lackluster reaction.
We just have nothing to say about this episode.
No, just
every other episode we yap for like 15 minutes. We have so much to talk about. This time I just have nothing. I just have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, for real.
That was Hulk vs. Godzilla. That's exactly what I expected.
That was indeed.
That
Hulk
went
vs. Godzilla.
just about exactly how I expected it would go.
That was a death battle.
My favorite part of the episode is showing the Marvel cosmology Godzilla seething. He was so mad, dude. Yeah, the ending of the fight was cool. I think they had a good idea there. Instead of Hulk just punching Godzilla, it was Hulk working together with Banner to figure out how to beat Godzilla. See, that's the kind of stuff I like in Death Battle, but it's just... I feel like the fight up till then wasn't really much of anything. This is a dude smiling for short. It's pretty good. So yeah, I guess that's it from us. Anything you guys want to say before we head out?
Can I get Ichigo versus Cap at some point?
Hopefully this. I mean, I would think this year. We're getting a live action death battle. It's probably gonna be that.
Yeah, that's the goal.
And was crawling his way back from the red door.
The red door.
The red door.
Not the
it's on
red.
Sesame Street. I'm gonna get for that jump scare, don't I?